And here we are. Let's go to my YouTube channel. This the live streaming feature on this is very bizarre. It's not 100% good. I know that's not grammatically correct. It's not 100% good, but it's just it's not very user friendly is what I'm trying to say. That's the problem with the streaming feature here, because I can see your guys' chat. It's just I can't. I want to be able to see my video at the same time, and I'm trying to figure out how to do that, but whatever. I can see all your guys' comments, so ultimately, that's what matters. And you know, the thing is that why put the effort into editing a Q&A video, which is something that I try to do once a month. I do a Q&A, when I can do it live on YouTube. Since YouTube gives me the option to do that, why not do it, you know? Like, I don't have to edit it. I don't have to screenshot all of your stupid questions. Not that all questions are stupid, just some of your questions are stupid. But, you know, I don't have to make as much of an effort if I do a live stream versus just editing it and, you know, rendering it and then doing all the normal stupid things that people do. But yeah, I thought I would do my 24th episode Q&A video live here on YouTube. For everybody to see. Hopefully this is lip sync, so it's not too out of sync when I'm speaking. Seems to be working right. All my options are set correctly, and it says that it's working. As much of an effort. Thoughts on Otherkin? You know, I didn't even know what Otherkin was until The Amazing Atheist talked about it recently. So Otherkin are people who think that they're dragons or that they... something like that. That's as far as I understand it. It's just another weird fetish thing where somebody thinks that they're an animal or a wolf or a cat or a dog. Favorite pizza? Veggie pizza, actually. I love vegetarian pizzas. I've actually, when I order pizza from like Domino's or any other pizza joint, I always get a vegetarian pizza. I like vegetarian pizza. It's healthy, and I've been actually doing a very good job of staying away from processed meat, especially like meat, you know, like pepperoni, sausage that you would get on a normal pizza. I've pretty much cut that out completely of all my pizza for like the last 6 months. And I like vegetarian pizzas. I do. Not a vegan, though, but I'm just telling you, like, I do love vegetarian pizzas. They're just delicious. Why am I streaming this late? You know, I don't know. I prefer to stream late because I have to interact with less people. If I was streaming this in the afternoon, I'd probably have a gazillion viewers. So, that's why. Opinions on the Jews. Hitler did nothing wrong, guys. Come on. Hitler did nothing wrong. We should learn from him. Opinion on atheism is unstoppable. Don't really know much about him. Don't really care about him. He's always fighting with somebody I know or somebody I watch, so I don't give a shit. Honestly, don't know much about him other than everybody says he's racist or he's an asshole, which I don't know either or, so I'm not going to say what he is and what he isn't, because I don't know it. Who's my favorite Star Wars character? Well, it depends. What are you asking expanded universe, or are you just the question's just basic within the Star Wars canon legacy of episodes 1 through 7 and the Clone Wars and shit? Because I hate being limited in the Star Wars universe. Now, if I had to give my favorite characters actually, you know, he's canon. Darth Bane is one of my favorite Star Wars characters, and he's actually officially canon within the Star Wars realm. I love the character Mara Jade. My puppy Mara is named after Mara Jade from Star Wars Expanded Universe. I love Boba Fett. Those would probably have to be my top 3 favorite characters in the realm of Star Wars. Opinion on Trump. My opinion on Trump is he's racist. He's a piece of shit. I hate him. However, I give him props for being someone who's openly honest about his viewpoints, and he doesn't hide himself. You know how politicians always have secrets? They're always trying to say things in the most least offensive way. Trump don't give a fuck. He says exactly what he wants to say, no matter how offensive it is, no matter how racist it is, no matter how sexist it is, and he says it. And I have to give kudos to people who can honestly speak like that in front of thousands of people, especially make statements that he does publicly, because it takes a lot of guts. Not to be racist, but it takes a lot of guts to really put your opinion out there, and despite how much ridicule you'll get for it, and being a shitty person, he still stands by it, so. I hate Trump, but I respect him in that realm. Am I excited for the new Deadpool movie? Yes, very. I think Fox finally is doing the right thing. I don't know what they did in the last film that they did when they cut or they sewed up Deadpool's lips and made him have katanas come out of his wrists and have laser beams come out of his eyes. I don't know what Fox did there, but I hope they really do redeem themselves, and I think that they will. Colossus looks amazing. Dr. Wannabe 1 asks, do I like anal? I've never received anal, but I've given anal, and I've enjoyed it very much. So yes, I do like to give anal. Thoughts on being transgendered? I don't really have any thoughts on it other than if people want to be referred to as a her or a him, I will go the extra effort to do that, but otherwise I don't give a fuck. Those people who are transgendered, whose brain doesn't match their biological sex or whatever, that's okay. You know, if that, I understand it's a thing that actually happens, and I feel really sorry for people who have to go through that type of thing. It must be infuriating, frustrating, but they're no less of people for being transgendered at all. So, like, I think if I had to discuss one topic in the area of being transgendered, I don't, I'm very ignorant in that subject. Like, I don't know experiences, the things that they go through. I'm not qualified to, discuss that at a biological or mental or scientific level at all. Like, don't ask me those types of things. But they're normal people just like anyone else. And they should be loved and respected, and just like anybody else. So. Do I like Green Day? Fuck no. Dude, when I listened to Green Day, I was a young emo kid who wanted to be cool and edgy. And in fact, I try to be edgy now on my YouTube channel, if you haven't noticed. Like, my whole goal is to be the most edgiest person on YouTube. Because, like, I like to be edgy purposefully. And a lot of people don't realize that, which I find is really funny. Like, I'm purposely trying to attempt to be that, to make fun of it. You know what? I should start one of my videos off with a big big vape, and just like puff a big thing of smoke in the camera, because vaping is the cool thing to do nowadays, and to blow a big thing of smoke into the camera, it's so cool. Like, that's the coolest thing. Like, you're in the cool club if you can vape in front of a camera, man. Thoughts on the Boba Fett movie? It's going to be successful. It's going to hit in 2020. That's all I really know. What college am I going to? I am not saying that. I've attended 3 different colleges, and I'm actually on my 4th college right now that I'm actually sticking with and I'm staying with, and I'm getting my career in welding at that college. There's quite a few welding places in the state of Washington. Get drunk on stream? Nah, I'm good. I threw up on stream for you guys, purposefully. I wanted to push myself to that limit. And then YouTube muted the entire stream. Like, I want to turn my radio on, but I can't risk it, because it's just they're gonna take down the entire video, you know? Because YouTube is stupid. You know, actually, from that stream, I did not have a hangover. I vomited, when I went off camera, I vomited like 6 more times, and I just threw up all the water. So I literally flushed out the entire 40-ounce bottle of Jack Daniel's whiskey I drank. I flushed it all out. I had a headache the next morning, but that's about it. Have I ever eaten the booty like groceries? I have, in fact. Yes. Do you guys want to hear a joke? Do you guys like jokes? I'm not sure how long the time is before when I say things and you guys receive it. Oh wow, it's like a 30-second delay. Holy shit, I didn't realize it was that big of delay. Wow, it's like 30 seconds. 30-second delay, that's crazy. Do you know why Indian people do not press the red dot on their forehead? Do you know why? There's a reason why they don't press the dot. Well, you see, if they press the red dot, that's their self-destruct button. Heard that today, and I thought it was really funny. I laughed at it when someone told me it. Do I think Snoke will be Darth Plagueis? Plagueis. Did I say Plagueis? Wow. He could be. I don't know. Have no idea. I don't know what they're gonna do with the next movie. I don't know who Snoke is. That's the problem. Do I watch anime? Very rarely do I watch anime. In fact, I have a video coming out on my channel relatively soon on anime. It's gonna be an anime rant. I fucking hate most anime. 95% of most anime I fucking despise. You goddamn fucking weeaboo shitbags. I'm a weeaboo, hoo hoo hoo. Anime. Women with big titties, hoo hoo hoo. That's what gets me on every single night. Oh boy. Because I can't actually have a successful, meaningful relationship with a person. I gotta jack off to hentai. You know what really pisses me off about Valve? Every time I go to the goddamn Steam store, it's filled with these pathetic, stupid anime games, which always have really high ratings, and the games on Steam, on the Steam store, have, and there's some of them are rated teens, some of them are rated M. These girls, and like, spend your Christmas with these 3 anime girls, and it's a game about spending, like, it's this virtual reality game where you're spending time with these 3 anime girls with their tits bouncing out of their fucking chests. And I'm like, how many, there's tons of anime games on Steam right now that you can fucking buy of these. Like, I played the game Honey Pop, okay? I tried to play the game Honey Pop on my channel. I gave up. It was disgusting. It was repulsive. And I don't understand any fucking goddamn person who can honestly fap and like that shit. And if you do, I'm secretly judging you. No, I'm publicly judging you. And I think you're a worthless pile of shit if you have to jack off to fucking anime titties. It's disgusting. Get out and live in the real world. Experience something. I mean, if you gotta have sex with your dog, have sex with your dog. If you're that desperate, but don't do the anime titties. Like, don't do it. You're better than that. You're better than that. And just make sure to look up what laws in your state have bestiality legalized. Not saying I support it, I'm just saying that you gotta make sure that what you're doing is legal, you know? See, this is why I think I'm gonna do Q&A videos from now on, like, on my actual channel like this, because, I don't know, I enjoy it more. And if you want me to make Q&A videos, I have to enjoy what I'm doing. My biggest fear? Okay, well, I'll tell you one of my biggest fears. I won't tell you the other one because it's very personal into my actual private life, which people don't know about. But one of my biggest fears is water. Yes, water. Now the thing is, I'm afraid of drowning. Is my #1 fear of all time is drowning. I've had experiences when I was younger, when I was like in lakes and stuff, where I was playing under a boat and like under a raft and stuff, and my biggest fear is drowning by water. I mean, I can swim in water, I know how to swim, but this water, like, white river rafting, terrifies me. I'd be terrified to go white river rafting. The idea of being pulled under the water just terrifies me, and I go crazy. Like, I can't, water terrifies me. That's my biggest, #1 fear of all time. I have another one, but that's too personal to share. Yes, I know that I'm water. I know that I'm like 70% water or something. I don't know the statistic. Do I watch Filthy Frank? Fuck yeah, I do. I love that faggot. He's an awesome dude. And Pink Guy? I mean, man. I love the Filthy Frank crew. They're one of the few channels that I can continue to watch, and I laugh in every fucking second that they do something. Can I do an English accent? No, I cannot. I can't do really any accents. Daniel, you were talking about changes on your channel. What is changing? Okay. I've already kind of clarified this, but the only thing that's really changing on my channel is I'm gonna be really rude, I'm gonna be extremely offensive, and I'm not purposely trying to be that way. I've been holding myself back on YouTube. I really have. Facepalm Sunday has been a very fun segment for me to do, but I've been too nice. I'm tired of being the white cracker on YouTube who's way too nice and who has an annoying voice. But if I now that I realize how annoying my voice actually is on YouTube, I want to be mean to people. Like, not bully people, but I want to be mean in the sense of, like, funny. Mean funny. Kind of like Filthy Frank. Like, have you seen Filthy Frank when he went up to those people in public and's like, what the fuck are you getting with your degree? You're getting a degree in women's studies? Fuck that person. He went up to a random stranger in person and said that. And it was hysterical. Like, Filthy Frank has inspired me to be more of who I actually am and not facade myself and always think, do I really want to say that because it may offend people? I don't consider myself a politically correct person. I don't. But I do consider myself someone who's very self-conscious with what I say, and I'm always self-conscious of I don't want to purposely, like, offend. Like, I don't go out of my way to offend people. And I'm still not going to. But if I'm to the point now where I'm like, I'm going to say what I want to say. If you don't like it, I don't care. If you get offended, I don't care. You bring me in the views, though, so you can get as offended as you want by something that I say. The fact that you still clicked on my video contributes to a view. One view. Actually, I get paid per 1,000 views, but a view helps me. So even if you hate on me, don't give a shit. You're still making me money. So that's how I view it. My voice is very annoying on YouTube. That's one thing. I've always thought my voice is annoying. So when people insult my voice, it really does nothing but just already establish what I already know. Do I like H3 Productions? Yes. Well, actually, I found out he's kind of inspired a lot. H3 Productions, Filthy Frank, iDubbbz TV. I've been watching a lot of their videos recently, and I love how they go about not giving a fuck about other people and people getting offended. Like, Filthy Frank, iDubbbz TV, they've shown me that you can be who you want to be on fucking YouTube. It doesn't matter. You know? And I love their content. They're so funny. And that's what I've been missing on my channel. I've been too held back by concerned about what people not offending people. And now I'm like, I'm just going to be who I want to be. People don't like it, they don't like it. If I lose subscribers, don't give a shit. And I'm happy with that, you know? Have I ever done drugs? Yes, I have. I haven't done Molly, though. I've been wanting to try Molly, but... Tried marijuana. Tried lots of different types of marijuana. It's legal in my state, by the way. So if you ever come to Washington, Washington is a great state. We got legal weed, so... I mean, you can't really go wrong with legal weed. Do I watch Grade Under A? Yes, I do. I watch them very, 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 very mucho. Are you a vegetarian? I did go vegetarian for about almost 3 months. Like, genuinely, I did. I'm not being sarcastic. I'm not trolling. I did go vegetarian for about 3 months, and I actually enjoyed it. It wasn't as hard as I thought it was. Just recently, I ate meat for my first time in a while, and it was delicious. I'm going to be on the Drunken Peasants again very soon. Vegan Gains is going to be there, and I will be eating a steak on camera. You can expect that. But I've been trying to actually cut out most of my meat, beef and pork. Chicken, I'm sorry, chicken, you shit eggs. You're fucking ugly animals, but I love chicken. So my new argument now, instead of using chocolate milk for why I won't go vegan, because, you know, I will never become a vegan because chocolate milk is bomb. Chocolate milk is what's holding me away from the vegan diet. But now I realize it's no longer chocolate milk, it's the goddamn motherfucking chicken. It's goddamn chicken which is holding me out. And I love chicken, so I can't go vegan because of the chicken. Vegan, chicken and chocolate milk is all that there is in the world. That's what matters to me. That's why I can't become a vegan. Man. If you shit eggs, would I eat you? Yeah, definitely. Nauk, mock. I love my mock. Love my mock. Have I played Undertale? No, I haven't. I don't think I'd enjoy it. I'm really picky with games that I play. I did play a game today called Shelter 2, where you you play as a bobcat. I know this is going to sound stupid, but you play as a bobcat raising 4 little baby cubs. And the game is amazing. It's called Shelter 2 on Steam. I don't know if anyone's ever heard of it, played it, but it's amazing. It's really cool. I'm thinking about actually putting a Let's Play on this channel of it, because the game is just beautiful and just relaxing. I played that game today. Where do I live in Seattle? A little bit north of Seattle, near Northgate. Do I like CSGO? Yes, I love CSGO. The problem with CSGO, okay, first off, they destroyed CSGO for 2 days with that stupid R8 revolver that could one-tap across the map just like the op. Why did they do that? I don't know. Valve has always been really stupid with making dumb decisions. So they fixed the gun, and then they update Counter-Strike with this new patch, which makes it nearly impossible to actually rank up. And if you do rank up, I had 6 wins in a row, I lost 1 game, and I deranked from LEM to LE. Counter-Strike right now, Counter-Strike Global Offensive, is a pile of shit until they fix the ranking system. I understand why they did the ranking system, because they want people who are global elites to be a small percentage of people who are actually in that skill category. But the problem with that is that if I win 6 or 7 games in a row and I top MVP in my match, I shouldn't derank by losing 1 game. It's just ridiculous. It's absolutely crazy that you can win all these games and you lose 1 and you derank. It makes me not motivated to play the game. So lately I've just been playing casual. Do I like Dose of Buckley? Yes, I do. I watch a Dose of Buckley. I also love Total Biscuit. Would I ever meet up with fans? No, I don't do fan meetups. The only time I meet fans is at local conventions around Seattle. That's the only time I meet fans. I would never go to fucking VidCon and sit on a fucking goddamn chair and say, hey, come meet Mr. Repzion. Fuck no, I don't have the patience for that goddamn shit. I've done that before and I hated it. I stood around and it was a waste of my time. Sorry. But if you see me in public, say hi. I'll buy you a drink if you're of age. I'm actually kind of a nice person. Actually, a lot of people, when they meet me in real life, they're like, you're nothing like you are online. And I'm like, I know I'm not. Because, like, most of what you see online is just an persona. No. It's a persona. No. I'm actually very introverted, and I'm very quiet. But you wouldn't know that! Not through a goddamn screen on the internet! Favorite porn site? I don't watch porn. I gave up porn in the middle of 2014. I completely eliminated it and no longer watch pornography. And it's for personal reasons I'm not going to get into, but I just have no interest in pornography. I don't think if people want to work in the sex industry or do porn, that's perfectly fine. I have no problem with it. People are free to do whatever they want, but I don't watch pornography. Why should you even need to watch pornography if you have someone who you love and care for and you're, in love with? Like, there's no point. I have kind of an old-fashioned way of how I view relationships. In terms of, like, if you're in love with somebody and you're together with someone, why the fuck do you need to look at pornography? They should be enough for you. That's how I view it. I know people don't agree with me. Nowadays we have open relationships where a guy and girl has like 5 boyfriends and they all fuck each other all the time. That's not me. So, I'm a very monogamous person. How tall I am? I am 5'11". Would I rather be in a relationship with a total, I'd rather be in a relationship with a completely submissive or a dominant person? Switch. Definitely switch. I don't really want someone who's completely dominant, but I don't want someone who's completely submissive. I like switch. So you just switch in between the two. So. Will you ever meet my girlfriend? No. I had thoughts of how to incorporate her in my videos. She's been in my Twitch streams in the background. But the problem is that even if she wanted to be in a video, I wouldn't let her be in a video. And if she was in a video, I would use a blur thing and blur her out purposefully, because like that's private to me. I don't include other people in my videos anymore. I'm past that. But if she's ever in my videos in the future, she will be. I'll have like a black box that floats around her, so no one, you'll be able to hear her converse with me in videos or something, but you'll never actually see her. Because that's the type of person I am. I'm like, what's the point of a mystery if you don't know what the person looks like? Thoughts on bestiality, or bisexuality. Nothing wrong with bisexuality. Can I do more psychology videos? I don't know, dude. I'm not a psychologist. That's the thing. Like, when I make videos like on psychology and areas like that, I have to actually take the effort to study what I'm talking about, so I'm not come across as a complete know-nothing. You know? Do I watch Drama Alert? No, I do not. I used to, but I don't anymore. How high am I? I am not high at all, and I'm not drunk. Do I use Reddit? Yes, I do. I actually have a Reddit, I have a subreddit for anytime I upload a video, it automatically goes to my subreddit, which is really nice. Do I like Game of Thrones? Yes, I do. Very much so. Man, so many comments come in so fast. My goodness. Have I had sex before? Yes, I have. I've lost my virginity. Will I marry you? No. I'm in love with someone, so the thought of ever marrying someone other than that person or having a future with that person is a no-go for me. When am I going to make a coming out video? Never. You know, I actually thought about, I've been thinking about recently to make videos for April 1st, like a troll video, and my actual thought is to make a coming out video on April 1st, but then I realized that I would probably get one of the biggest negative backlashes ever in my life if I did that. So I was like, you know what, I probably shouldn't do that. And it's not an issue of like offending people. It's just I think that's a really shitty thing to do, is like pretend that you're coming out with your sexuality, but you're really not. Like I would find that an insult to people who actually have come out. So that's why I'm not doing it, because I don't want to degrade people in the LGBT community and make it seem less of a thing, you know? Where do I see myself in 10 years? Not on YouTube and not making YouTube videos anymore. That I can say for 100% certainty, that I will eventually quit YouTube. And when I say quit, I don't mean delete all my videos. I mean literally stop, because I actually have more important things to do. In fact, I have more important things to do than YouTube right now, but I use this as a time passer, as a way to just waste time that I am not using for other things. By the way, my best lady friend, who I love very much, bought me this for my birthday. She bought me a Deadpool wallet. Isn't it cool? It's a leather Deadpool wallet. It's amazing. She bought that for me. For my birthday. Am I voting for Bernie? Yes, Bernie 2016. First apartment advice. Oh, I can give you plenty of apartment advice. Do not, under any circumstance, move into an apartment that is filled with, can I say it on stream? I'm going to be racist if I say this, minorities. Not that there's anything wrong with minorities, but I moved into a low-income housing apartment, and I was the minority. And I actually got to experience what it was like to be a minority around there. And it wasn't that bad, but what was bad about the apartment that I lived at, my old apartment, is the fact that I felt like I was in Africa again. I opened my door, and there's kids of all different faiths and religion running around, pounding on other people's doors, not speaking any English. Which is fine, I don't care they don't speak English, but they're just really disrespectful. I had kids pissing, and some kids were even pooped. I'm not joking, in the apartment hallways. Like, it was absolutely atrocious. Then I had my crazy, druggy neighbors in front of me who were always screaming, and I made a video on my side channel, actually. I recorded their conversation of them just screaming back and forth, nigga, 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 blah, 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 blah. And they used like that word like 5,000 times in 10 minutes. People didn't like it when I did that. But, you know, I wanted to show people that I lived in the actual ghetto. Like, I wish I could have shown you the people around my environment, because you would have been scared out of your life. I was scared out of my life. It was terrifying. I had people who would knock at my fucking door at 2 o'clock in the morning, knock at my door, and then when I would look through the little pee hole to see who was out there, they'd be, like, standing at the side of the door, like, waiting for me to open it so they could, like, put a knife to my goddamn throat or something. It's terrifying. It was terrifying. Like, the ghetto is where I fucking lived. And people on YouTube don't seem to understand that I really did live in the ghetto. Like, no joke. Oh, and guess what? Right before I moved, a guy robbed a GameStop right near my place, slit the female's throat with a knife, and guess where he came to? He came to our apartment complex, and we had SWAT team outside the main gate looking for the guy who slit a girl's throat at a GameStop right next to my place, like less than a mile away, and he came to our place. Sorry for the rant. I'm just like, ugh. I'm not exaggerating with my previous apartment. It was a terrifying experience. So my advice for you for a first apartment is make sure that you're not going into don't go to low income housing. Don't go low income housing, because if you do, you're going to get matched up with who knows what. Why the fuck did I live there? Because I was my first apartment, I didn't know, and I was trying to save money. I was paying $850 a month for rent, and I had to find a place because my parents were kicking me out. Like, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. So I went there and I was like, that's $850, I can afford that. And then whoop-de-doo, I'm sitting next every single night. I'm sleeping with a gun next to me. I'm like, who's gonna fucking break through my door and rape me? What guy's gonna do it? Not that I didn't actually think that, but you know, it was a constant fear of having my place broken into. And I'm not saying that all low income housing is like that way, but where I was, it was that. So. Do I live in Renton? That was the GameStop. Yeah, I used to live in Renton. I no longer live in Renton anymore. I live in North Seattle. You guys repeat a lot of the same stupid questions. That's the only bad thing about live streams like this, is you guys repeat the same stupid questions over and over again. Did they rap to loud music? No, but they played loud rap music to the point of where it would actually shake the inside of my kitchen. My Instagram, my new Instagram, actually, I deleted my Instagram. What is my, let me look. I deleted my Instagram. I had like 30,000 followers too. I just wanted something new. My current Instagram right now is Darth, D-A-R-T-H, Reptile. That's my new Instagram. Darth Reptile is my new Instagram. So. Feel free to follow it if you want, but Darth Reptile. I look like Chef Ramsay. Oh, thank you. I love Chef Ramsay. Do I have a job? Yes, I do have a job. Other than YouTube, yes, but I don't disclose what that is. Because if someone could find where I live, the location, then they could contact my job, and then they could say, so-and-so made a video on Meninism, he's a hateful, misogynistic piece of shit, I want him fired from his job because he hates women, or something like that. So I don't give out my personal, what I do to earn other money on the side. That's just not smart to do. Did I cry when Han Solo died? Yes, I did. I did. I will admit it. I'll be right back. I need to get more water. Do I like Harry Potter? Yes. Slytherin for the win. Slytherin all the way, guys. How long have oh my Q&A is 46 minutes long. Holy shit. All right, well I'm going to be on here for 15 more minutes and then I'm going to stop, and I think an hour Q&A is just long enough. Favorite anime? Cowboy Bebop, Full Metal Alchemist, and Dragon Ball Z. That's it. Worst Star Wars movie? Star Wars Christmas Special, for sure. George Lucas even said that he wants to destroy every copy of that was ever made. And it makes perfect sense that he would. BB-8 or R2-D2? Oh my god, that's so hard. Can I just say both? Like, BB-8 and R2-D2 are both adorable. I love both characters, and I can't decide between those two. That's terrible. I can't decide. No, just no, I can't do it. Would I ever do a vlog? I actually did vlogs back in like 2010. I did vlogs on this channel. I've considered doing vlogs again. It's just, I don't know. I don't like the fact that I have to be uncomfortable in public with a fucking goddamn camera, because then everybody looks at you. And I'm in the comfortability of my own room right now. The only two people that ever look at me are my two dogs when they want me to feed them. That's it. And like when I vlog, I have to go out. I typically am in public, and people are able to see me and stuff like that. And it's just weird talking to a camera and people are looking around you. So I'm not. I can do it. It's just, plus my life isn't that interesting to where I can vlog stuff. Like I'm not going through like Alaska and just hunting a moose or deer. I'm not living it. I am doing YouTube. I'm working, trying to earn money to pay for my college so I don't go in debt. That's what I'm trying to do. Can you please show me your feet? No, I will not show you my feet. However, tomorrow's video, you will get to see my feet up close and personal. And I'm not joking. Tomorrow's video, it's going to be a Facepalm Sunday video. You're going to see my feet. So get ready, you know, if you want to put my feet on some foot fetish websites, which has already happened in the past, you're going to want to do it again. Have I ever been arrested? No. Are you gay? No, but I like to go along with the misconception that I am gay. Because, you know, that's the biggest rumor on YouTube right now, that deeply, I'm a closeted homosexual who's hiding my deep love for cock. But I assure you, sorry to disappoint you, I'm not gay. I like to play along with people who think that I'm gay, though, because it kind of trips them up. Am I a meninist or a feminist, or do you not care? Well, obviously you're stupid, or I'm falling for the troll. Meninism does not exist, and I am not a feminist. Do I like Malcolm in the Middle? Yes, I actually grew up watching Malcolm in the Middle. Malcolm in the Middle kind of reminded me. I was gonna say My Family, but that wouldn't be accurate. Um, Malcolm in the Middle was the family that I wish I had growing up. Would I have sex with the Amazing Atheist? Only if I was paid. That's the thing. Like nowadays, like I'm I won't do much for other people on YouTube unless I get something out of it. Maybe that's selfish, but it's the reality. I think the only thing that I do that I don't get paid for is I'll feature other YouTubers on my channel when I'm away for vacation, so they get a spotlight, so other smaller YouTubers can be seen. That's about all I really do. And a lot of YouTubers actually charge people for that to be featured on their channel, but I don't do that. Rather, I just take all their ad revenue, but they're agreeing to go on to my channel to get more exposure, but I get the money from their ads on my video, so. It's a mutual agreement thing. Favorite type of pizza? I love vegetarian pizza. Typically what I get on my pizza is I get cheese, jalapenos, pineapple. I get red and green peppers, mushrooms, olives, and sun-dried tomatoes. That's typically what I get on my vegetarian pizza. Did I like hanging with Trisha, Shane, and Drew? Yes, actually. Shane Dawson is an awesome dude. It's actually kind of interesting. I don't remember if I told him this when we were hanging out, but when I was younger, like when I was like 14, 15, no, when I was like, no, I was like 17, 18. So this was like almost like 6 or 7 years ago. I couldn't stand watching Shane Dawson like early up on YouTube. Um, but later in life, as I got older and I fell away from religion, obviously, my viewpoint changed on his content, and I find his content very enjoyable. It's very offensive, and that's kind of like what I like. Shane Dawson in real life is awesome, dude. Very down to, God, I can't speak. Down to earth is what I'm trying to say. Drew is hilarious. Drew is fucking hysterical. Like, if I could have two ideal friends, it would probably be Shane Dawson and Drew, because they make me laugh so much in their content. And if there's one thing I need in my own life, it's more laughter, because I'm a pretty serious person for the most part. I can be kind of funny, not that funny, but I live my life very serious day-to-day life. I'm an adult, 24 years old. I got real life things to do, car insurance, bills to pay, food to put on the table, things to do. So I'm growing up more and more and more, but even with growing up, I need to laugh more. So Drew and Shane Dawson are two great people. Trisha Paytas is also really funny. She's not the same person you see in her videos. It's a persona, it's a facade, most of it anyway. That's what a lot of people don't realize, is that YouTube in general, people who make content for you, how you see them through a camera is not necessarily the reality of who they actually are. And I wish more people would understand that. But see, Trisha Paytas is a genius at the same time, because she purposely presents herself as a dumb blonde on YouTube, and it garners so much negative attention, but she gets thousands upon thousands of views from it, which in turn is money. Like, people don't seem to comprehend that. It may be even negative attention, and granted, I wouldn't want to bring myself that much negative attention as she does, but she makes money from it. And honestly, if you're making as much as she's making off YouTube, you wouldn't give a shit if it's negative or positive. Do I watch Reckless Eating? Yes, I watch Reckless Eating, and they watch me. 4 more minutes and my stream ends. 4 more minutes and I end. In fact, no. Fuck you, I'm gonna end right now. Thank you for watching, guys! This will be uploaded on my YouTube channel by probably tonight, so thank you.